Are you ready for this?
Everybody turn it up on your radio.
Turn it up with AMA Adom. Afro 614 Radio.
DJ, turn it up.
DJ, turn it up.
Live on Afro614multimedia.com.
Turn it up with AMA Adom. Turn it up. Turn it up.
I said, are you ready?
With AMA Adom.
Hello.
Yes, hi.
I'm Pacha to sing.
AMA Adom. Or the Ankwana the Adom me, and me busia for now so here.
AMA Adom. Now Pacha Udin the sing.
Ah, Nyame Mame told me, Anna.
Aha.
Mame, I told me Olivia. Me didn't do Olivia. Me didn't say Olivia.
Olivia, okay.
I me prefer so for be friend me awo honey.
A war. Honey. Say the auntie.
Because me is sweet, me is nice, me is thick. So what you say?
Sir.
Me pacha.
And you tuntum ne so utuntum ne honey ne so say. So it's no skin tone so ye honey. Is a first skin tone honey.
Me pacha.
Ayo. And then pacha o chabi onu masam kom se na wasuma why.
Still I love you.
Into sister honey. Afro 614 the honey wo de na o ba be amayen program ben.
I'm just here to support. And then there may your co-host what you say. Intinya uke be and one year cause.
But him so be me co-host and so achepa.
Me patcho me nimpa cause vibes ne your vibes. So what you say. Inti me know the end na. Me know the end na agro na so. I hope say Facebook are ready. I hope say Ghana for are ready because yeah mama the agro.
And your Colombo said the hu jamo. Yeah, the hu jamo pa. But unim anopo me sorry yeah. I don't know. There's just I have weird thoughts anyway. And then me share about your video. Or say aunt me call a boyfriend who uncle used to Batman. I say she can flatunate 7 pacho. Excuse me language. Aunt me you from our one boyfriend, right? Me pacho no Ariana because you know I've been hearing that and even my close friends they even talk about it.
Mentia say like say feel one kasano on to me in from
like,
na say
orchestra ni boy ya
o somua kopunta mo be free.
Aye. The only time we use to bathroom you like when they have to pee but they can't do number 2 over there. Hey, yeah, like the boy is going to think some your bush girl and nasi bibisa.
Hey, na boy no use to bathroom.
I mean, so in there in fear until you're comfortable. Into Obani there she's gonna hold on to it.
And then me a bush girl.
What a tabai hat.
And then me and yes some tabai hats but 7 hey na tadewa we say somu ukofia no ejemu. Nani baby, what do you think to me woo off of that? Some man from Ejina yem. Girl be no, on so dating boy be now decided say. On so be sonny die musa. You didn't call here. Echo pampeni yem. Mupam mundi rough why. Mo offend to mon suba.
Oh, there be so person girl who say I mean your person boy who so a decent.
Now human waste indecency better woman.
Unim say boy ya worry for crampo because of a tent here.
A tent no major and ya warm mechanic.
Oh, they be so they different.
Hey, time craseta.
Now what san can me na baby here.
No, but you don't have to do it in front of him. Go to the bathroom. What I say. I mean, there are ways around. I think that's very immature. I think say a relationship more. And that's only baby be kasa no akoni fear na want to mean jam from him why you're not prepared.
You're not prepared to.
It's kind of immature. It's not that serious.
Ubesi udros ewo ahata ewo boyfriend fee.
How long have I been with him?
And let's just say you guys have just met for like 6
talking
months.
Stages.
Yeah.
For extra underwear when fashion zip like mu that will share, you know.
But you're gonna be there. You're gonna be there for like a week or 2. Until be zip back, sir.
Boyfriend only wash and dryer with you.
Oh, you have only wash and dryer.
See, nahata.
I want the bathroom.
So when they know I'll go out for that long, right? 6 months. Now, Wakacho say if in 6 months he's Wakacho say besana for 2 weeks. So where are you supposed to hang your underwear?
But say ferry. Me say no. You know this thing actually happened to me, right? A male friend came to visit me. Now me nyeme go wash anymore. Normally, yeah, if fan say me see draws na na ewa. Na me ye laundry. Me funny ni na dia fra. Na Iti ono ne baba sram no peso sini niema. Oji ene like me entire ne me draws ni na egu dry and ne top so. Me ba yambe hu ye me to draws ni negu ye.
Why?
Why do you have to touch my underwear?
Oh, I see.
Like you know my boyfriend, right? But even my boyfriend crampo no, I'm shy because me cram me draws.
Right. Hey.
Yeah. Me draws.
Exclusive.
Yeah, me very well. Me very well.
I got this.
Yeah, let me take it and warm white and put it under the pillow. Once we're done, I'm gonna take it and go wash it. I'll put it under my pillow so I know I'm secured. I don't hey.
Bush girl.
On your bush girl, be a medium.
I'm ferry, but wait the encounter. Wait the encounter list now. Wait, extreme be mammy cry.
No, when I dress it that form when you're about to hit, and then now run up, dress it that form. I go like, oh my goodness.
Sexy cry.
I feel like there's germs.
Debbie. Wrong when I had that form, you have to turn your man.
No, I don't mind. Oh, bet me to two brazier knee. I don't mind, but my drawers, give it to me. Let me put it under the pillow.
Or two brazier, no, a two singlets, no, the drawers, my major drawers.
No drawers, no, me my dear. No, my boy, no, my mom, when I'm there, she me pulling. I say, the way we done out. We can't get so.
Na me patcho me won question back mama. It is a draw store ferry a. Ade na nkasa nso e because draw say dey kata ade so. O ferry ade na ka.
Me ferry nini na.
Hey, na no so then nka won catch patcho.
No, I put a pillow on my head, on my face.
Je ho wane me hwafa.
Shiri here ye.
Hey. O kata wanim.
I put a pillow. Oh no, I'm shy.
Hey.
I'm shy.
Dog in kwana pillow kata wanim.
Probably. But I'm shy.
Wow. Into facial expressions be a pillars here. Try not to your friends and choke from that.
No, I mean you're gonna say, but I'm just shy. Until I'll close my eyes throughout.
Oba.
Me for real.
Oba, bro.
Meaning say, hey, be a guy don't I mean you're comfortable with there. Maybe.
Because into like you've never done missionary with I won't cut out anymore.
I'll close my eyes. And I'm do tibe shit. Like me like just go right there. God. I don't want to see your face. No. on Facebook, like Afro 614 Multimedia, Joe Boy say, I'm a dear, it's you. I'll say, I'm a way dear, it's you. Joe Boy and Pacho Masuma. Most is say, I'm a no Pacho Joe Boy and small and yammy, Miss Rock. Menu free. No, me ferry.
No.
Like me ferry me huna mankasa. You know we have females like that. I know what I have, and then I just feel like, hey, it's any na. Like the rebel any na. Wohu. Because can let that so come stretch must.
Sebi. To talk.
Hey, it's me run. Not me cram. You must shame me.
Pressure. No.
Yeah, like this is me.
Pressure gun pay so. I am a crash.
I'm like this is.
Yeah, me.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I'm because I'm a catcher.
Hey, no, it's funny. Yeah, I'll do. I'll tell you. Say there's room for improvement.
Policy says so one car or because where the more some what you're saying no.
Have you had like a terrible sex where you have to tell the person that there's more room for improvement?
I've stopped while it was terrible because to me my own finishing to me because that baby in casa sebi. Debbie, you were trash. We never finished. And said, I fucked you into bye. Nah, it doesn't even count.
I did tell them that there's more room for improvements.
You have to tell them feedback is important.
Yeah. But some Ghanaian women would not even say that. They just obi to me the channel internet casio obi to me casio nya orgasm for like a very long time. There's this girl B, I think say Sugar Titi said you. I don't know if you've seen that. Okay, so on a restaurant Crampo Ghana.
Okay.
I said they know this it's a shape of Bema whatsoever, and then the data interview and the ocasio on the onya orgasm da. So there's this porn guy be. Onusu Ghana ni.
Okay. No, you said Ghana for quiet porn.
Bro, I don't know you're more of America.
Really? I know you're Ghana ni.
Or you're Ghana ni.
Website ben also.
Yo! I had to search myself. I'm telling you. I had to go to Mozambique to say, and I was like, hey, damn. And then I was like, okay,
Our
so
package. Our package.
Jesus Christ,
Hey,
sister.
me am crushing me.
Oh, me bonfire cerebral at this point, I had to. So Sugar Titi was like, oh, now orgasm, yeah, right? And then the guy is like, I'm gonna volunteer, and then make sure say
you get an orgasm.
Obinya. And I'm like, into munya orgasm, like, can't you guys tell the people say Masa? I don't know. Personally, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
I'll be like, there's more room for improvement. Yeah. I mean, once at the first time, you guys are nervous. Body, like body language and idea. But I feel like the second, the third time, and if you're not stressed out and you're really in the mood to do it, I feel like you should hit the jackpot.
Yeah, I just feel like I don't really care about first time because before I ever do honor, the conversation has already steamed the pot. Like you really like leading up to 7 years. First of all, it takes some time. Not that I put time on it, but it takes some time. And I'm an emotional fucker. Internet like by the time I may decide say I'm going to give it to you, I'm already at 10. So it's hard to fail that. If you fail me at 10,
I can't have that sexual conversation. Is it normal?
With the person? Why?
I don't know.
Like sexual conversations, saying like, do it this way, do it that way.
No, I say people are texting and be like, oh, I can't wait to touch you. I'm like, ew. I think I mean really different. Like, don't have those conversations with me. Like if you are texting, be like, oh baby, looking so sexy. Yeah.
Love it.
I look at you. And especially say Bema, I said respect no war. When it comes to just this F boys, I really don't have a problem with them because I know say with them that's what they're gonna talk because they wanna hit and run, right? Into I'm gonna match the same energy with you, but I'm not gonna go into details.
I see. But when it comes to
it comes to somebody that I like or I truly respect.
I see.
Once you send that message, I'm looking at you like, ew.
Right.
I don't know if it's normal. And you'll be papa. I'm like, oh, so you also sexed.
Right.
I'm like,
didn't expect that from them.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting.
It's like to you know when we're not in that situation.
Thank you.
They can't continue.
And then it's not even like that. It's not supposed to be like that because maybe the person is also trying to open up.
Yeah.
To make me feel comfortable.
But it makes you shut down.
Yeah, but in other way, it turns me off because it's like when I see you, I'm looking at you like, okay, what you gonna do?
Yeah. Now it's awkward.
Yeah, now it's awkward because I'm like, yeah. I think me age in India when I was. I think the age is also playing a big role with me. I think it's the age. If not, then I think I have a problem.
Really?
I think
But I think at least it's not that you don't know how to sex. You just have limits on who.
Yeah,
so
I do.
It's not. I think that's different. It's different if you just don't like. Because who doesn't like sexting? I like details, and I want to read the details because I'm a very visual person. So I get very imaginative. Jesus. Like, send me all of the words you can find.
You bored me with that one.
Because I'm going to manage those words. Those words.
Nope.
Man, Mr. Me drive car, man, John, my circa cry.
What?
Oh yeah. I was like, I can't wait. But like,
I'm more of less talking, more action. Just surprise me.
I want you to talk about it.
Just surprise me.
Tell me all day. Tell me all day about what we're gonna do tonight. All day. Love it.
The last time. Yeah. I've really been with more of a Christian until say when I try to jump onto the other side,
Yes,
you know.
yes.
And then I got all these people, and when they text and I'm like, oh, okay. But you ask for feedback after you have a with a guy, like
I thought the feedback was the reaction during it. Is that not the same thing? Feedback means your reaction.
I mean, you ask.
I mean, I feel like here's what happens. We do it, and then afterwards there's chatter. You know, you talk about it. Not right away. If yeah, more could eat lunch or dinner somewhere afterwards.
Now I want to know right on the bed.
I feel like the feedback is the moaning and his reaction and the
Dude,
person.
you know female fake on that thing.
Me didn't mean fake you.
Females, I fake.
I can't. I sadly ne chema mama cry.
I na me who mobile. I feel like it's just
Enkoye. I would lay there and look at you.
no. People's low self-esteem, you know. Me person obi ba we gu musio no obe feel say me mami anya ejuma ni ye.
I just feel like sex is just one of those things I wish people were more transparent about, because it's like this is why guys walk around doing whack things and they feel like there's something wrong with you when you're not pleased. No, somebody's been faking it for you for 10 years. A
That's
few women
true.
have faked it for you. Would you been some kind of crutches? So now it's like I'm a hater. No, I'm not a hater. Uncle Yi, you don't even know what you're doing. I mean, touch your money, baby. What are you doing?
Because they don't teach us.
But I feel like sex is one of those things. You go find it. You know, you
That's
you
true.
do your research and you figure it out. And
That's
also,
true.
everybody's body is different. So of course, I'm not expecting you to be like. I mean, kudos to you if you are A+ the first time. But you know, if you're not A+ the first time, all right, cool. But you can't be terrible the first time either.
I get nervous.
I do not. I spend a lot of time in the past getting to know the person I'm interested in. So I don't get nervous about sex. As a matter of fact, I see it as a challenge. Like, all right,
Oh, you more of a pleaser.
Oh yeah, I'm 1,000,000% a pleaser. 1,000,000%. And then I'm also a receiver. So you better be good at giving it to me. What am I channel? And to know by the time we're done, the both of us, you're extremely pleased. I expect to be extremely pleased.
Yeah.
I grown up so what I say. Into the nervousness and I can string you along for like 6 months. We'll just do talking. Hey, am I busy and then me call? Oh, it will be yeah, maybe another time. I will string it along because I think it creates tension.
Yeah.
I think I'm teasing you. Teasing is also my sex language.
Okay.
The more I say no to you, the more I'm aroused by it. Oh, I can go on for like 6 months. And then so when we finally do it, it's very hard to not satisfy on both sides. Because that's how I feel
I
like
Nah, I actually avoid that part.
I see. You don't like the attachment.
No, I don't.
I see.
Because I and I'm like, okay, you hype me up,
Yeah.
and I say, hey, Bia, I'm looking forward to a surprise kind of thing. I just
And then
avoid
you
it.
let me down.
Yeah,
So I'd rather just have
I don't have no expectation.
Yes.
So in case it goes to the worst,
Yeah.
and then I'm like, all right, now I have to tell you what I want, what I
Yeah.
like, and then I have to get to know you. Because you know how guys been talking and be like, yo, if I get you.
Casa big. Casa big.
And I mean, so I look at, I don't know. I mean, no funny say me so weird. They're like, you don't involve yourself in those conversations. I'm saying, I don't, because I know how petty I am.
Yeah.
And I know how savage I
hold
am.
you to it. Like you said this, that guy. I want to do everything that you said.
It's, I did that to somebody once, and the person was just like, you just killed my self-esteem. I was like, I'm sorry. I can't. Like,
Oh,
yeah. I was like, I don't know.
Odopa.
I was like, is that it? Oba. I was like, wait, so is that it? And then it's like, oh, why, you didn't like it? And I was like, I don't know.
So say now, what kind of day, I guess.
Yeah, and I would rather let you surprise me.
Then I'm not let down if it doesn't go well.
Me pacho bi say, kwejo for su check it. Also 6 months me pacho then.
6 months, yeah, then. Like, I didn't train 6 months. Oh, me, I just like to be a tease. Into me train 6 months.
Into teasing doesn't involve pictures and.
Oh yeah, it's very graphic.
How
Very,
do you
very
guys
graphic.
welcome that?
How do you welcome
do?
it?
Yeah.
Send a nude. I would do on Sakata or no for so.
Okay, I'm a different being. The way I make me when I think say it's a crime.
Really? Oh, baby, nudes.
I will admire myself. Like I have some. I think I do it like twice a month, right?
Yeah.
Where I'll buy lingerie for me. Get my chocolate. My wine. My name is Hanum, so I go like 5% wine.
Okay.
Movie, and then I just wear the lingerie for me.
Yeah. Well, that's called self-care.
And then I have that imagination, like, oh, what if one day you got a babe and you have to do all this?
I like to put my imagination to work.
Exactly. I like to practice even without the person in the picture.
That's fine.
But
that's fine.
I'm like,
and for me,
the
that
struggle.
moment, it would be recorded. Like as
Say
a
what?
single woman, it would be recorded. I mean, I have a tripod. Say me when I was younger, me laundry and I'm hanging by myself. I'm taking pictures because when I get a man, I need to send nudes. So
is it necessary though?
It's my love language.
Okay.
I'm more of a sight person. Like what I see is what pleases me. What I say, I'm very imaginative and I like to add the words that I get to sight. Pictures help me a lot. I like to send pictures. I think it's seductive. I'm more of a seductress. Like I like the art of seduction.
Okay.
The pictures only I feel like it all comes together to make an amazing experience. I like the pictures. I like the sending it. I like I can't wait for him to hear what he's gonna say about this and what he's gonna do to that. I don't know. I just like it.
I feel so weird when a guy tells me I'm beautiful.
Hey, Oba, baby, are you okay?
Many karishika for na trim pnacho internet say me almost nedu. What? No, I'm like I already know that I'm beautiful. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I'm like, don't tell me.
I will cry. Of course you're beautiful. I don't know.
Yeah, like I know. Like Masa, I know. Tell me something I don't know.
No, seriously.
Like seriously.
No, seriously. Tell me how smart I was for that investment idea. That's more your love language. But also you're a Taurus because Taurus Sika is what drives you. Like for you, a Bema sending you a dozen roses is attractive. Or hey, I invested this amount in a 401k for you, or just say
that will wet me.
Right,
that will wet
and
me.
And then flows a River Jordan up in there.
So I know na Emma. I have the struggle. Say ABM fans to say many be kasa.
Yeah.
Na say no, the future na say the dream is more like less.
Yes.
To say or limiting on the things that he's supposed to do as a man.
Not motivated.
Yeah, I get turned off because I'm like, dude, you good in bed and so what?
You should want more for yourself.
Yeah, when you be like, oh, yeah, I have my degree. Okay, you have your degree. And what are you doing with the degree?
Right.
I'm not asking for 6 figures. I'm not asking for 10 figures.
I'm asking for a dream, a goal. And what are you working at?
Seeing baby just working on the laptop and then be like, oh, babe, so I made this investment. I'll be like, Papi.
I love that.
I'm more of that. So if a guy should be like, if I'm telling him, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and then he's like, babe, I'm proud of you. Yo, that thing just turns me on.
I love that.
I'm like, he's proud. All right, I need to do something that he's going to be like, God damn it, I got this lady.
Right.
She's amazing. All right.
I had a friend that said that she found it attractive to see men. Like, you know how people say, I love a man in the uniform? Like, no, she really finds it attractive to see, like, a man hard at work, like carpenter, and I say, engineer, be a wafro.
If you afraid
or working hard and so just say he's putting in work. I said, oh, it did something
because you imagine that in bed though.
She was like, I know he got good stamina. Look how hard he been working all morning. And yeah, the BB. I'm like,
into that the Karishika for boys, no, me, that's how I call them. They're more of Karishika for boys, no. Then they like soft life.
Yeah, soft life. Men so that's very unattractive for me. Bema that like soft. Oh, me them person me ejuma. Me person like it's cool to want to send an office. Me person
ready kwejo comments in my never idea. Me person no answer some no mami.
Do I do for him to be proud as well? Of course, we're hardworking babes. We're never going to request things that we can't give. We're
it's not like babes. You asking for Bema or Juma
No.
Or be sex language, yeah. Just like you said, you like to imagine, you like the sexting.
Yes. Me, I believe sex.
I do sexting. I do sexting when it comes to a guy that I know I'm not going to take him far.
Oh.
Yeah. So that way, no, it's more like yours. I say, me, any experience, and I say, me, make sure what I have in me.
I see.
That the serious person.
So let me show you what I can do.
So you can always remember me, though.
Oh, yours is more of a tactic.
Mine is
like, hey, this is a short time. I want to enjoy it for this short time. I keep saying
I'm petty. Mine is more like that. It's maybe then we'll say, oh, yeah, Karishi cannot mean for Uncle Baby. Yo, I'll make sure you remember my name.
Right.
I'll make sure who may pay you smile, and then your friends will be like, I didn't get who I was listening. So I'll be like, damn. Right. So that way, whoever I'm serious with, you guys are not sharing the same experience.
Yeah.
So my boyfriend or fiancé or husband is going to praise me in a way that, oh, yo, my girl, she's hardworking. Yes. She got things in place. And then when it comes to bed, I'm giving you a different experience. And then you now won't know make a Karishika boy pass. You be like, damn, I know about that.
Yeah, I did not say or about them.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm on the same page with you.
Yeah.
But when it comes to her contributing in my life, I never experienced that. So he's going to be like, damn, if only she did, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to let her go.
Yeah. I back to comment now. I just feel like, I don't know what people are usually used to. But me, I'm just the type of person, I'm hardworking, what I say, and I'm very goal driven, and I strive to be better constantly, right? Because I also believe, just like how I seen him not being lazy is attractive, me not being lazy is also attractive. What I say, I think motivation works on a two-way street.
Oh yeah,
absolutely. If one of us loses motivation,
it's boring.
You understand? I think I'm a very self-motivated person. Yeah. So that's why it's a requirement, because I said so and I'm not even talking about money. I'm talking about in a relationship, with your family, with your kids if you have them. Like just like always be a 100% giver type of person. Let's not wake up today and do 2%. Or if you have a 2% day, wake up tomorrow and smash it. Watch I say internet for me is 1000% two ways, because I can't accept it, so I can't give that.
Yeah.
Well, that's
true.
I hope that answers your question.
And a friend is saying, he did call me another one though.
What happened?
Okay. Kwejo Fosu. I say girls should talk about this as well. Well, when it comes to girls talking about some things that we're not 100% honest with ourselves. In bank, say K20, I just so sad to the stand say we like to sugarcoat some things, which pisses me off as a female.
Men are babies. They're babies. Obama will get you and they'll bounce back. Bema will get you and cry like a baby. Men are babies. Because they can't handle everything.
They're never ready for that.
They're not. No, they're not. They will cry in a second. But they're not emotionally strong. Men are not. I think that, especially in the Ghanaian community, I think that men are not taught that their emotions are safe. I'm teaching my son that, but I feel like men are not taught their emotions to say, we are bema dear. It's so ma when you're doing. It's so sorry more bushia. But sometimes strength is crying. Sometimes strength is saying this is hard.
Kumasino disagree with you big time, because he will be like saying it seems like they're not strong. How is that turn off?
Who am I gonna go to? I know you a crier. Who am I going to go to? Bibiano, I believe in balance. Balance is so important. I think that if we balanced more, relationships will work out more. Because if I don't expect you to be strong all the time, then you don't expect me to take backseat all the time. Sometimes in any relationship, boss, secretary, children, mom, somebody has to take lead while somebody takes the back.
That's true.
You can't put somebody on the back burner all the time. And people have sometimes you leave on the back burner, but do some stage, but sometimes you do some stage, but when it starts the essay to tune so whiskey, you have to bring it to the front. So you can whisk it. So because no baby in
yeah.
Everything is not the same every day. What I say, Bema has to be strong, 1,000%. But also, Oyenipa first, and people have feelings.
Do you think females are treating men good these days?
Well, I don't.
Our generation?
I don't think men have earned female to treat them good. I think that in the past 10, 15 years, females were, oh, I love you, you're my baby, and men dog them out. And I think that women are reinventing their ideas of what love is or what a relationship is or what expectations are, because they're realizing that men are not committed anymore. Into the women are moving accordingly. Women are thinking, hey, let me get my career going, let me get my own money, hence I won't have a need for a man. Not that because that's what men are here for, but let me dive so much into my career that I won't care that I'm missing this part, or I won't feel like I'm missing this part, which is making men feel not needed and unnecessary. But when some women were devoted to men, it wasn't appreciated. They got cheated on. I'm not saying women don't get cheated on now, but women are thinking, well, dear, let me just have this side man, and then I get back to it. Because I'm not about to indulge my emotions in you. No, about me say I need a fallback plan. I need something that's not going to fail. And so women are thriving in their careers and in the world of finance, and they're leaving their emotions on the back burner because it never helped when they moved it to the front.
Yeah. Just
That's
like
just what I
what's a
think.
video in the Maushe, of a girl getting pregnant for a guy. Or Bema Fufru who knows social media, Eka chance ne nijene ho, and no processing ne papers in a man or London, the Pakran London. Because of her wanting to go to London into okum nibano. Send bear with me, take the opportunity ako. So my question here is, be mano and then fair if no. In fact, they were not together. Maybe they never got the chance to discuss about it.
So then, why commit to having a baby? 9 months in the easy. I remember when I was pregnant with my son, I had a headache, not simple headache, migraine for the entire 9 months. The migraines used to be so big that picking up my head just to go use the bathroom, just to go use the bathroom was, it was the worst 9 months of my life.
Wow.
So I just cannot, even if you had an easy pregnancy, I just cannot see how I can commit my body to something so intense for 9 months. A lot of love develops.
Yeah.
And then say
the bonding and everything.
There's so many other things she could have done. She could have she could have left that child at the doorstep of a rich person. She could have left that doorstep at that child at the doorstep of a church. There were so many other options. Then
it's still gonna come back hunting her because say Aklano.
It won't be that.
Say Aklano ewa. Obient minko get it prove say a be a friend say asumi si bawa how.
But they'd be alive. The point, sometimes, right, life is about selflessness. What I say, it's not only selfish, but wudini. That's a baby. She's 3 months old. Why did you nurse the baby for 3 months?
Because I'm not boganinya processing the papers near. Into boganin processing the papers no. After the one who say when you visa or call London no, and no kumakola no.
Where was the love?
What love?
The love she had for 3 months.
According to, as they say, you can always have a baby, but you cannot lose an opportunity.
So go give the baby away. Why
am I gonna give the baby away? It's gonna come back to me maybe and also affect my worry and so.
Then you're already in America. You've already got grounds. So who cares? The point was you had nothing.
Yeah.
Right? And you had an opportunity and that you wanted to explore it.
Yeah.
Okay, what's going to stop that opportunity right now? A baby, no problem. Give that baby, go to a different town and give that baby away. There's no way for the baby to be traced to you at that moment in 5 years, in 10 years. It gives you time.
Yeah.
In the back of your head, you know you have time. And
yep.
at some point, this might come back to me at some point, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you've given yourself time. What about America? You've established yourself. 10 years. If after 10 years of establishing yourself in America, if your child comes back and it traces to you, it doesn't matter what your husband thinks. Explanations can be given.
That's true.
Because to say, "Oh, I killed this child," it's gonna haunt you. It's not gonna.
It
go
is
away.
haunting her.
It's not gonna go away.
Or try finding a way. Like, I don't know if she should just go to therapy, because this point there's no amount of advice. And I say, "Asama will be bit me aka."
Me, I'm pro-choice. I don't disagree with pro-choices. However, wawa kolana banedie, you're a murderer to me. I'm
But
sorry.
here I am with Papa now on the name, you know, and only number one. Because think about it, say, ABM fan to send a boy, no, the boyfriend or so whoever it was at that point, no, and man is that security and say, okay, fine, we about to have a kid. And I'm giving you like 100% support. This is one thing that some men do not understand. Say, for a lady to go out of either a relationship, marriage, or whatsoever to entertain another person, I just obani being for. But so onye bibia, I can't say 100%. Onye bibia, I think it's still gonna be between mumi, you know. But maybe during her pregnancy, she felt neglected, and you know. Boge in a chat to Facebook, no, she gave in because I don't think that because say is that obsession of me pursuing me to quine retreat.
But here's a man that's trying for me.
Yes. So I don't want to take that baggage with me of maybe him finding out, and there are two things involved. Abiana Bogan will be like, "Oh, you're pregnant. All right, I'm gonna take care of the kid. I'm gonna accept the kid as my own, yada 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 yada." Or Onyemodia, and your opportunity of coming to Abroche will lose.
Or the bugger doesn't have to know, and you can find ways for the child to be cared for.
And then Metia said, but what if she doesn't have anybody?
It's not about having.
When you get to a situation, sometimes saying I dream when and shut down function to say the way you wish.
That is so sad.
It will function.
That is so sad because she found somebody while she was pregnant. She had time before the baby came.
But the person didn't know. Maybe she was just buying time, say maybe the guy who got her pregnant will come back again and fix whatever, and then she'll stop talking to the bugger. So
hearing the squeal of a 3-month-old die, I hope it lives with her for the rest of her life. I hope that it makes her absolutely crazy. I hope so.
She's already going crazy about it.
America no. In the winter time,
I'm crying.
That's what she needs to do.
No, that's more of just
being That's how they asked to be here.
In Crawford too, in good toilet soda.
That is disgusting and that is rude to the child's soul.
That's true.
I really just I think I told you off air said my passion is children.
Yeah.
They cannot speak for themselves. These people cannot fend for themselves. They're an extension of us. What did I say? I think it's a terrible welcome to kill a child at 3 months. Sedienti.
Because you want to live your life?
Give it away. Give it away.
I don't want to give it away.
That's so you're selfish.
Selfish, exactly.
Kill yourself. For thinking that, kill yourself.
Maybe you're not supposed to know too new was or taking plan B. Maybe she wasn't going in for abortion or whatsoever.
I don't know why we're still Uncle I don't understand. It's like you're not understanding what I'm saying. The very minute you thought to yourself, now we're cool. That's it. Because you don't even deserve to live on this earth. And I'm not saying that they're not murderers on this earth.
9 months though.
I just cannot. There's nothing that can be said to me. There's nothing that can justify Wawa 9 months, care for it, 3 months, killed it. You're a person that doesn't even deserve friends, because if you can do that to an extension of yourself, what are you going to do to me? I didn't come out of you.
Do you think says Nick Nuna Wawarin is finding out is going to damage the marriage?
I mean, if she doesn't self-destruct herself, I I think she'll be able to self-destruct before her husband ever finds out. I think she's gonna do something to herself because I'm even surprised she was able to go on this long. How long ago was it? Was it 2017? Right? 25 years.
Yeah.
Hey, I think I can know.
Me, I should say a hit all the time.
I
Now,
think
so,
the AP ba.
obi, I to say, we try home. So, like a chronic baby, but who are you gonna see?
Just I
the
have
skulls.
so many questions. Like, how did they kill it?
Send your kind know what would that, right?
Yeah.
Once say after a friend say I want maybe there's this stress, there's some mothers cannot handle.
Yes,
thank you.
I have heard postpartum stories of women killing their kids.
Yes.
Like, I watched this real life Hulu special. I have to find the name of the movie. But long story short, the woman said that the son couldn't stop crying. It was a baby, maybe 6 months old. He wouldn't stop crying. I think he had snakes in his stomach.
Oh Lord.
So I took all the snakes out and now he's nice and quiet and sleeping. Postpartum will do that to you. Postpartum is a version of mental illness for women after childbirth. Our hormones go absolutely berserk. It's too much in the body and sometimes it affects our mental health.
Wow.
Some women come out of it, some women do not. And there are women that really have killed themselves, their entire family, set the house on fire, turn the gas on so that they can die slowly. I mean, they get really creative, and that's because they reach a state of not a good mental health. And women don't really, I feel like society doesn't give room for women that aren't good moms to express that. So they live in their pain, they live in their vulnerabilities, and it grows and it festers, and then it grows, and then it becomes something bigger and worse than what it was supposed to be. Watch I say, because it's unnatural, according to the world, for a woman to not naturally be a nurturer, to not naturally want to stay home and take care of the kids. Some women I feel, are made to me work on any maybe daddy takes time off and I go back to my career, because some women just do not have the selflessness in them. And I don't falter them for it. I think that it's when society makes it that we must, that it drives some women like, okay, this is what's in my way, let's get rid of it.
Yeah,
it turns deadly.
Yeah,
you know,
and especially just being a single mother. And I'm not saying I'm giving the single mothers prompts. Maybe I say you're supporting single mothers. The single fathers too are doing an amazing job. But just going through that, they're not all kind of. I've having experience that and very sad. But say you can say, well, another person in the picture, which is your partner. That's also going to help you, the mother, know. Into me, I mean, bashing too much on it because you
feel like she didn't have help.
Maybe.
How about this? How about this scenario? I have a friend who is married, and with a child, right? And in her marriage, she's a single mom. Have you ever heard of that?
Oh, yeah.
My mom was a single mom and she was married.
I think in the generation, our parents were single because the dads would go and work, and the day thinking that providing you 3 square meal is like an achievement to them, and that your mom is just the one taking care of you guys.
Even worse, there's some dads that did not go get a job, or they went to go get a job and did not fund the family financially, and so mommy couldn't be the nurturer. Mommy had to play daddy, and mommy was very stern, and you missed the emotional connection because you didn't have a parent available.
That's true.
The one that has to be financially sane, right?
Yes.
So they make up for what daddy isn't making up for, and it just creates a lot of room for dysfunction and negligence and abandonment. And so you turn to the streets and you think your friends are your family. What I say, and everybody doesn't have good intentions for you, because when you're at that age, people are out for themselves. So your friend tells you, oh, it's not, sex is not bad, or drugs are not bad, and like the single parent thing. There's so much more to it. There's so many married women and married men that are single parents because one parent is slacking, so the other one has to pick up the other slack. And guess what? After a while, point for jumaba, aqua double or whatever it is. No, they're not coming home to hug you. They're coming to make sure that your homework is done, that you go take a shower, you go to bed, because they don't have the energy to entertain a whine out of you. They're tired, they're exhausted, they're doing this by themselves. So same story. I understand that you don't get help. What I say, but I also think killing is just not the way. I just cannot respect it.
Maybe she just going through the stress.
And that's why I said the only way this can be excused is postpartum. And I really think it was postpartum. One, because she was with an unsupported partner that she was pregnant with.
The person didn't even exist.
The person didn't even exist. And she decided, because sometimes a pregnancy really, the story varies. You just don't know how your pregnancy is going to go. My daughter was smooth, but then they told me at 13 weeks I had to be on bed rest. My son, it wasn't smooth.
Yeah.
But I wasn't on bed rest. I still had to go to work. COVID happened. I mean, there's so many things that can happen to you when you are pregnant that I can't even base the story on a pregnancy journey, because even me in one body and two of the same blood, same siblings, I still had two different pregnancies.
Yeah.
What I say? One, my cervix was weak. One, there was nothing wrong with my cervix. I mean, it really varies. And then not having support, emotional support, mental support, having to do it by herself, no financial support. God knows how many times now I'm coming. It's Ghana. I mean, it must have been so difficult for her that guy that she met in America was the light at the end of the tunnel, and she saw nothing else. My bra, crowd the brand about Misumishi, Papa Brown Kwa.
Yeah.
You know, and it meant maybe postpartum let her believe that there was no emotional connection. You know, this isn't even a part of me. Postpartum will make you believe things. Oh, postpartum can make you believe things. I've been through postpartum. Not that terrible, because there are decrees, but I mean, my heart goes out to her. But to kill somebody,
that's why it's hunting her. So just imagine, say, ABI, she did it out of, all right, I'm just doing it. Yeah, just to live my life. Naka hunting. And I say, ABI, you know, like some people actually enjoy killing people.
Yes.
And I say people love to see people in pain.
Yes.
Psycho people.
Yes.
Yeah. But if you have the emotion and all of that stuff, na ebia oye na unu hwa. Me, that's my thing. Unu hwa, then you go like, oh, damn. I just acted like within a blink of an eye, and I wish. And I'm pretty sure, say, even her reaching out, that means to say, I wonder how many nights that she've had a sleepless night, though.
Well, her baby is having no sleepless nights right now. So if she can't sleep, that's good. It's good for the both of them. Yeah.
It's so sad. It's so sad. It's so sad.
Mental health is a real thing, and I wish that Ghanaians would take it more seriously.
Yeah.
And I wish that in-laws and moms and aunties would be more supportive. And then they
always go say, and I make cry my won't collapse 7, 8, 10, and I make cry minko through this, and I didn't even complain. They always like to compare.
First of all, my favorite thing to say to anybody is, first of all, you didn't grow up with Google.
Oh Lord.
So have a seat.
True
have
that.
Several seats. My, you know, respectfully, my struggles are not yours. Watch I say. I don't have to go on social media and see girls with BBLs after I've had children to feel like I'm insignificant because my body has changed. Please have several seats. Watch I say. Your neighbor and your neighbor and your neighbor and your neighbor were your closest to competition, and all of you had kids. There really wasn't the pressures that we have today. I really had a friend of mine one time saying, "Hey, Oli, you think I want this? You think I said to myself,
that's disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
No, nobody wants this. What I say, but I also don't understand people that haven't walked my actual shoes to ever feel what I feel or what I go through. So I don't bother explaining myself. What I say, and I don't bother myself to feel disrespected by it.
Like, we didn't have to fight for Coco Mello phone and tablets and everything.
No, but seriously.
Yeah, we didn't have to fight for that. But they want your phone, they want your tablet, they want your laptop.
And they know how to use it too.
They know how to use it.
What I say, y'all grew up in a different generation.
We did.
Can come and tell me, say, and we grew up in a different generation. This is different.
We can pick and choose what food we want. It's like, we cook it, you eating. I don't care.
I will never stop saying, what point for school, pa, bana, mamma,
which one? DH?
Yeah, DH. I said, once a Ghana control, you know, baku be a kappa, it grows in your backyard.
I don't know.
It is it be to say like a leaf, like a big leaf.
Okay.
Oh, I'm a con so no me to chim, no, I used to me say, And I have something called a geographic tongue. Long story short, you just cannot pick what you want to eat. What I say? There is no choices. There's no order pizza mao. There was no Uber Eats. What I say? It's just upon your mom wabre. Did no work drive or now school. They got things to do. What I say? Our struggles are not the same. You know, you don't have this immediate pressure of Ghana crowd. As a matter of fact, what now I can say they back in the day they had preferred it because it means say as it's not that's not what we live now. No, you go through, you have a child. Even though you have to breastfeed, you have to control your weight. But breastfeeding makes you hungry because baby's getting food. I mean, girl, it's a while long.
Can you believe say you said that experience true love? When it comes to parenting,
no such thing in the Ghanaian world.
Back then, they just see it's okay, fine, I'm providing for you. I was watching a video, so the guy was like, the only time I experienced true love, he experienced true love was when he was with his wife and his kid, because at that time he felt like that is family. But I said they were like 7 kids. Nani papa tutu kwai ni mame pene wofi na ni mame nkwa na ehwe nkola 7 no. Even though that the dad was providing for them near the end. My dad wasn't providing no into no not quite to say I'm just helping you guys to grow. I say okay fine, I'm providing for you guys, but emotional and you know how dad is going to be there, because these days we even try maybe who young couples near Mumbai going to the park and everything. I was like, wow, we didn't experience that. We didn't experience that.
Charlie, that's about it. That's about it. Me see for me ko dwa so na say me ko adwuma breakfast wa ha, lunch wa ha, ebo we afa beans susu ma me nwume ye bedi gobe. That's about it.
Ye nam ni free fridge mu fa to ho. Me ba na na nia. Lucky for me, I live with my dad, so I didn't really have to stress with that. My dad is more of Abontiedria and Soto.
I love it. I love eating out.
And right now, that's my problem.
I love it.
Or to me, cotton the KFC. Today, me catch and Crawford say I'm allergic to chicken for a reason.
I am so because what bread and chicken?
Everything. Anytime they have an baby piakwa bonsin bia chicken flavors bread, and that's what he loves.
Chicken. I'm telling you, Ghanaian dads are the best. I was graced to have friends who had amazing fathers, and I feel like through them, I really experienced, fatherhood. It was so beautiful. It just felt safe. Just being around a responsible father, there was a safety that it came with it, And I remember my mom's cousin, his name, we called him Uncle Kwabena, but that's because the kids called him Uncle Kwabena. But he's really, if you think about it, a grandfather of mine. But Uncle Kwabena was he was my example of a good man. He was just immaculate. And even though I missed that early onset, he just made such an impact on my life. Like he might have been the first man I ever cared about. He was incredible. He made me feel safe. And I feel like in Ghana sometimes there's a culture of older men trying to prey on younger girls. I never felt that from him. It was complete security. I just really feel like I wish Ghanaian families, now it is, but back then I really wish we had more love.
Do you think they believe in our trauma?
No, I do not.
Our parents don't believe in our trauma?
No.
They don't even know that they gave us some type of trauma.
They feel like, when cool now it's a
plus. It's more like that. I said, when you know, obi ni dandem, obi da bonting. It's when you go experience, this and this and that.
Trauma. I feel like my mom does well. My mom is doing well now, I think, because I have her grandkids. So she tries to she wants to be emotionally available to me. So I am not unavailable to her I really think it's about her grandkids because
they always do that too. It's like you gave birth to me. You don't have time for me, but somebody that I gave birth with.
She is a complete different person. I'm telling you. She'll even say, kiss me, Pacho. Like, listen, anything for them babies, anything at all. But if it's me, hey, growing up, my mom, I think she was a drill sergeant. No, mommy, a teacher in Sakaho. Oh, okay, nice, me mama.
Obo style baby.
What?
My trauma is with older women.
Oh, tell me about that.
Because I didn't really have once unya mom entity.
I had a lot of mom figures. Oh my God.
Me a lot of dad, but not really like a dad, but it's more like
figures.
I'm providing for you. Even my dad, my dad. He's more like I'm providing for you. Okay. That's it. Okay. Whatever happens in school, whatever your friends are going through, or whatever it is, no.
The emotional support.
We okay.
Wow.
Yeah, no. I like mommy for. It put me on a panic. Like me home when I'm my shit.
I see.
Because my phone no more to say me what Ghana no. I think it's 2.
Okay.
They were like rich, omusika.
Yeah.
And omomba. Into no omomba no they were as omu treaty me madam for back be akusia. Omu treaty into say sebi ye hia forma. Into ye be twitwi chance ye be pra. Omufio ho ni nansana. Yeah, ansana mama ye aduane edi. And then they always like to compare us and wo yemba no wo yemba no into the media mama for they are like my first trigger. So if I'm dating a guy and then he goes like, let me go meet your mom.
Oh boy.
I start to think I overthink stuff like, is your mom gonna like me? Is she gonna be like, oh, a friend said metoso dodo mata ni etietia. Mata ni etietia ebi obeka si minim kasa, that kind of thing. But I vibe more with the dads.
I see.
And that one too, I feel like that's also a question mark because
really.
Because the moms are gonna be like, hey, and now I say only me kunu beye ku bisa nesa in case they are very insecure.
Well, I just feel like, what kind of adult are you to be worried about that? What no cool to her. I came to meet you, your son, their mom and your dad. Why are you feeling insecure? I'm here with your son.
No, but some mothers just don't want their son to go. How much more their husband being cool with their soon-to-be goddaughter? Or say, a friend is saying in-law.
I don't have that kind of possessive love. It's like, honestly speaking, with my first boyfriend, I was very possessive and jealous. But like, I don't know. I feel like. And as we have these shows, the viewers will get to know me more. I feel like the trajectory of my life has humbled me a lot, and I just feel like I went through really hard times, not just financially, emotionally, mentally, socially. That I'm a ding. So certain things I've learned to understand. Say life must be and life will be, no matter how you feel about it.
Yeah.
Like my son will not stop being my son because he's dating or he's married, and he is not my possession. I was just a pathway that he took to come to this world. I mean, even the Bible talks about how we are just caretakers. If God does not possess me, then I cannot possess him.
That's
honestly
true.
I think it's a little bit I cannot, because like in turn I cannot give in shaswa. I like easygoing people. I like when things flow. I like for things to be natural. Mempe by force. Mempe I can't give that because I don't want to receive it. For me, and I have met moms that are like, this is my son.
Yes.
You cannot. You must do it this way. But if he liked it the way you did it, he'd date you. He's dating me for a reason. Why can't you respect that you've put the right thing in your son to make good decisions? I also think it's a lack of trust. Do you think you didn't parent that well? Because why are you questioning who your son is bringing if he felt strong enough that I was right to meet you? Because when it's a kind of member, they can't just bring this girl to come meet mommy and daddy.
Oh no, some people do.
Wow, that's a different conversation altogether.
No, some people really do.
I feel like, trust in your parenting. And I feel like the only time you're given a hard time is because you feel like you did not influence your child positively enough. And somebody's going to be able to take them away because they're doing it better or well.
Maybe the view that they have for omoba ban a year and I say whosoever no should be more of kind of like their image. So let's say like a mother who is a bit timid or some nikunu like Nisanya mano. Now maybe I wanna oba with a strong personality. Maybe you are able to talk back, not like in a disrespectful way. Yeah, but able to say your opinion. She get triggered and I say she like intimidated by you because I had to say, okay, and senya me sum me kunu no me bano e yirina na se ne girl no me enye ne sign to know ebia my kid is going to have that problem.
But can I be both? Can I be the woman that's subservient?
But they're not going to see that.
But it's not for her to see, is my point. A relationship, I you know, Ghanaians, they trigger me. A relationship,
I say they trigger me.
do. A relationship is between two people. And that's where the conversation ends with me. I can have a relationship with your family if they allow it, but it takes two to tango, and I will not force it. As I just said, minimum per force. Just because this is your mom, just because this is your dad, does not mean that I'm going to take disrespect from either, because I will not give it. What yes, yeah. In the event that I'm taking disrespect or taking something other than what I am deserving of, then that must end. It doesn't have to end with you, but you have to understand that now I have drawn a line. Yeah. And once that line is crossed again, you're going to handle it or I will. I don't believe my mom didn't raise me to be the traditional African. My mom raised me to be firm and strong and stand up for myself, because my mom is the opposite of that. So you know how you're saying, say, yo, a baby or some, and then my mom saw the things she didn't like about herself, and she made sure that I wasn't those things.
But that's not good though.
It's a wonderful thing, because she wanted me to just be whoever the version of myself is, and she wanted me to be the best version of it. So my mom didn't raise me to be disrespectful. Absolutely not. However, my mom doesn't want me living the fake life that most Ghanaians live, which is
oh yeah.
Matthias, yeah. I remember one time I went to church, and my mama told one hairdresser to be mommy. And I'm the choir. So I sat down, mommy and so she picked up a double shift. Somebody had called out. Long story short, I come home and I tell her that some deaconess said that I wasn't supposed to wear a dress like that. My mom felt insulted by that.
Oh yeah.
She told me about that later after she addressed the lady. She said that for her to have actually that, it's implying that it's insulting me, not you. What I said. So I said all that to say, me mommy you'll be a that's how she feels like, if you want my daughter to be respectful, then you must first know how to come to her.
Mine's opposite.
Wow, your mom feels like no matter what somebody says.
I didn't really grow up with her, okay. But my dad have to be like, I think that Michelle. And this happened in middle school, which was, I was so pissed for some reason. I had to throw a cup at the wall. I don't know why I did.
That is funny.
Me pay as big hoops. Back then, I love big hoops.
Okay.
Me say I don't even
that's
like
so funny. Now I'm like a small earring. Yeah. I don't know what happened to me. I used to love the
big ones. And you know they had the New York ones. Now they are big, and then they had like the New York one. I had in different colors, yo.
I don't even blame you.
It's my show was middle school, and then I'm going obi betray mo your bus stop obi betray no who say my shit big asumade na make onyatare.
Oh no, yeah.
So he called my dad. Hey, and I'm who saw banish asumade kese, and my like menyani pebia me dress anyway. My dad was not home like anytime juma and sana me sorry school, so he doesn't see my outfit whatsoever. Okay, and I don't have a phone to send him a picture. Be like, this is what I'm wearing.
They sending pictures too wasn't a thing. Like
I had a flip phone.
Me too. You take a selfie with it and you post it on MySpace,
or you just take it with the
and
mirror.
No wallpaper. Yes, those pictures.
The mirror ones,
fresh was so.
I'm telling you. Like it was so stressful.
Times.
And mind you, my dad came home and was somebody can say, and now somebody can say it's for 224 near there. So I'm just there like it was just a big asumadi. I bought it with my money.
Yeah.
So if you have a problem, how about you buy me what you want me to wear?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I know koto Ghana for hook for one kitchen.
Hook. Oh, I hate it.
Papa, as my dear Yimbra for the
so African.
Oh,
my African is a bad thing because we're gorgeous.
No.
But this one, I'm talking your great grandmother, your African.
Me just my dear Shem. Me catch say if you don't make me wear my big boobs, I'm not wearing it. Because
not with
bro,
that. You're not replacing it with that.
And the lady, I got to find out who said it.
Oh boy.
But mind you, her kid will come to school to change her outfit to wear booty shorts.
Yep.
And be walking around. So I was so heated up. Meaning they're quite sorry. And then one time I dressed it come, hey mommy, and then they will dress me come.
That's another who that triggers me.
And then I'm there like, wait, I've always been dressing.
Oh my God. My biggest trigger in the world.
The comparison. Oh, I thought it was just me.
And then they Hey, Adam, what's the side now? You saw when you want that.
That's why I say when a guy tells me I'm beautiful, I don't see anything
because
about it. Because
why are you saying it today? Was I
Thank you.
Yesterday?
Thank you. That's my point.
Oh, and then you're wonderful and kebida.
That's my point.
You're already off the radar. Wouldn't be radar, so but now you definitely.
That's my point. Like, and then you're wonderful. I'm giving you a side look. Like, what happened yesterday? What happened 2 weeks ago? You never said I was beautiful. So what happened?
What's going on today?
You have to admire me like every single day, though.
It's natural that you should. It's not something that goes in and out of trajectory. It's every time you think about me, every time we're talking, I should be told because you think some warfare, right? Mm-hmm. So the other day she didn't think. Because
I pamper people a lot, especially if you're my man. I'll say, hey, babe, you look handsome today.
Yes.
I'll send you a motivation, whatever code, just to see how, amazing that you have it. But if you tell me, or text me just one day, you are beautiful. Okay.
Why?
Why today? What'd you do?
Right. And then I
have other questions. I overthink stuff. So I'm just like, boo boo, what'd you do?
Tintinidina saying. I bet see you.
Yo, I thought it was just me. Speaking of the phone password, do you even do that?
I feel like transparency is good. But I'm the type of person that privileges will be taken away. If you have my phone password and I see something fake, weird, anything on your phone, I'm changing my password and you won't have it until I feel like I can trust you again.
Okay, so I have a
follow-up question.
I have a 2 scenario that happened.
Oh my goodness.
My first dude, I didn't even give it to him. That was back then now. iPhone, Tom. I think that was like iPhone 5 was a day yo. So he added Onone Tom AE to it to be able to open it. Hey. That's one thing. Like, I don't care about your phone because, bro, if I should give you mine, you committing a suicide. I know what I do on my phone. No. And you say I cheat on my phone, but men down for phone come be a dino. The type of concern that I have on my phone. Like, I have about 3 girls chat. The things over there, you don't want to know.
Yes.
Thank you.
No,
you don't want to know.
Oh, I have a story for you. You go ahead and you talk.
So when he sees me talking to like guys, not like maybe I want to be with them or anything like that, then he will text them and be like, what's the name? I don't want to mention his name, but when he mentioned his name and then he's like, I am the owner, stay away from her, yada yada yada, and then he forget that the guys will take his screenshot because or text me and wait late. It's
rookie mistake.
So guys need to take his screenshot and be like, yo, you need to check your homeboy, man. I was like, he's insecure. I'm good with that. If I'm making you insecure, that's a plus for me.
Oh, hold on.
And then the second one, he gave me his password. Mm-hmm. But for some effing reason, one night, I didn't see me so say come. And I'm funny phone and or dance that very deep. Me funny phone and me call on the best friend chat. And that day I was so calm, I was scared. What's I say? What would be
the highest level?
What would be? I say you were expecting to react.
That's not even good.
So me who I need Nadamfo was like, oh, is she still with you? I thought she was just gonna be for like 3 months. I was like, wait, hold up, wait a minute.
Let me put my foot up it.
I was like, wait, let's start from Genesis now. I just went, and then I was like, so he sent my picture to him, like, and Nina made share time now near started say Kasano. He sent my picture. Oh, this is the girl. This is what he said. This is the girl I want chop. That's how he sent it to him. And I was like, okay. And then the girl was like, oh, Jolly, she be fine, yada, yada. Okay, for how many months? And I say, when I started talking to him, he was like, say, yeah, Kasabro 3 months, sir. That means you win in my heart. And that time, so
corny, man.
Nia Kasabro 3 months. It was like 6 months or something like that. So when I saw that he was like, oh, Jack, you for let him go. Like, it's already been past 3 months.
So you're not won't fall it. Can't not.
Yeah.
Go of the girl.
Me who you know? And I was like,
accountability partner.
Yo, the chat and everything.
Journalist.
And then he had another girl too picture that he sent and be like,
Line up.
no, so there was a first girl before me. And then that girl, no, Ceciano said that girl near the bestie, right? The girl said no to him because of whatever reason.
Okay.
And I say yes to him. So it was more like,
So option 1 or option 2, basically.
honestly. So when I saw that, if I should tell you, say, hey, in my whole entire life, I've been disrespected.
That was next level.
And then I saw that, I was like, wait, what the heaven? Commenting anything. When they say, Ama, Joe, when they say, am I single? I'm not commenting anything. Men commenting shit. It's my maker. A friend is saying, yeah, me who chat no. I was so calm, and I was like, hey, I don't know how to react to it.
Yeah.
It's you know, and I'm just looking at him like, hey, where you fucking for? I was like, hey, why need me fella? Jack, maybe a hot cake neighborhood no more. Please me easy so. It's the way I didn't hear. And I was like, hey, only I'll pay you back. No problem.
I love those quiet revenges that only you know about.
I'm obsessed with revenge.
It's a bad thing. I am too, but I had to let it go.
No.
I had to.
That's my recipe.
I had to.
That's what makes me who I am.
The later the metro maybe I say.
Now what kind me?
At some point, about
so 6 months no, me trimp now be say year and half. Me planning year for
in the back of your head.
Oh, the whole time too. I had another person on the side though, because what happened was,
oh boy,
if you play me that deadly, and I know that you're gonna be cheating on me, but I'm still gonna act extra nice. Senebaya, you will not expect anything.
Yeah.
What did I make and I say? Into no with him, Nadia, or who say, oh, I'm a dear. When you me boni bia, me mom na me ye ne boni.
Wayo.
What's idea no? It's not what you will say. Oh, I'm a dear. Like when you me boni bia, me na me ye ne boni. So his birthday, and I'm inviting him down for ne sister down for 4, and then went to a 5-star hotel. I mean restaurants. I paid for every single soul that I invited, and then I kept the receipt. You could do if you know. I didn't have my period. He said, "Eja, then down for na hype no. Eh, ndi anaji die, ebe bosso." Yeah, do yeah, and I'm in man receipt, you know. I was like, I can't do this anymore. Hey, the happiness that
everything drowned out of his living soul.
Sister, up to now, or from you say, hey, I'm a, oh, you fucking know.
I since say a brain insurance womb. I see her.
Make a choice I cannot know. Me sat down in chair with the lingerie that I bought, where I was gonna surprise him with. Me sat down in chair, my dear chance, and me pack me my coffee. Oh yes, so I am here fucking. I just the love of revenge is so sexy, man.
Hey,
It's amazing.
A whole year and 6 months.
I will. If he's gonna take me,
wait it out.
If he's gonna take me for 10 years for me to get my revenge, baby girl, we're playing the game until I have the last smile.
I'm out train home.
Like, because I know how say ebano giddy giddy giddy. I don't know how to do it because I'll start to cry.
I see.
Me, those people
you take
are
the emotion out. You wait out. So what it is you're waiting out your emotions. You're removing your emotion little by little, however long it takes you.
Yeah.
And once you've removed it, you take action.
Yes.
I like it.
So that way, I don't feel it. I don't have no pettiness. I don't feel no sadness for you. I don't feel no.
I like it. And you feel nothing
because I'm done with my emotion.
I see.
Do you know what
you're about to process yours? And while I was removing my emotion, you were falling deeper because you thought we were in this together still. I love it. I can't commit to it, but I love it. If you love it, I love it.
It's a struggle, I'm telling you. Wow. Because sometimes, hey, me say for 2 months, because Kiki me say, I said, channel, like, I saw what was on your phone. Yeah. But I'm just like, nah, he's going to find another life for me, though.
Yeah.
He's gonna say another because in Bansu see, you're very soft, especially when you love the person. You're gonna believe it.
Yes, we will.
Until I'm like, no, I'm not. I don't think I'm ready because once you lied to me the first time, I'm done with you.
The second time, especially a macho way, you're not gonna tell me the truth.
With it, like. Baby, everyone know about saying no crap.
I'm like
I'm
that.
just like you're like.
I always say I thought it was kind of unhealthy, but I always say I start everybody off at 100%. It's so weird, but when I meet you, we're at 100% trust, we're 100% love. I mean, there's nothing I won't do for you, even on the meetup, even on the very first day. But as I see that, Abi, I wanna, you didn't really need help. You're a taker. You're a leech. Into no open unim said because I'm a giver and you see that I like giving should I come up with scenarios to get from me.
Thank you.
You're not interested in hard work either. Okay, so the baby I this show one or because a kid it doesn't have to be just trust. I lose trust for you. Only and your license when I'm lose trust for you. What I say, I just start to lose trust for you. I start to play hangman then. What the worst thing that can happen is that epiphany, that moment I realize the whole time you've been playing me.
Yay!
That happens is deadly stuff because whatever happens from there, the friendship starts to hang like hangman. You ever play hangman and you guess the word?
Yep.
The word is trust.
Yep.
Baby T just left. Gone.
Oh, please. It's out of the room.
Here. S never existed. T, you're done. And then a lot of times people are like, oh, she's fake. I thought she was my friend. No. I wasn't fake.
I feel like life is just full of stress and then the society, social media and everything. So, Tia said, why do you want to hurt your friend? Or why do you want to hurt another soul? When the person is already going through, God knows what the person is going through.
I honestly, I don't enjoy it.
Oh, that's dramatic.
I just feel like I'm good. Because, when I'm mad, I move like a man. I'm going for the jugular. Like I'm not gonna do no shit with you. I'm not. I'm a go in. What I say, I feel like why am I dear pa? I catch you 1, 2, 3 times. Understand that I will not repeat myself after that. And now it's going to be actions, and it's either going to be my actions or actions you persuaded. Either way, it wasn't my fault. It was you. You could take however you want. I never liked you. But I don't care how you feel.
You take it.
Once you cross me, and I've given you multiple warnings, because baby or why like me, I'm a girl's girl. That's why I can't have a lot of female friends. Madame it's a sisterhood. I mean, I got your back. When you're not somewhere and I see your man, baby, I'm officially not out. I'm stalking him until he gets home
crying.
to you. Watch, I said, like, I'm a girl's girl.
I would not do that.
Listen, baby, I'm stalking, especially if I text you and say, and you're like, no, oh, baby, you just hired me, FBI. Round up the troops.
I am more of, and I think that's the side that men down from, but I think they don't like about me.
Why?
I had a friend, like me, I know that Nanny Boy cheaty. I know that.
Oh, dang.
I didn't tell her.
Oh.
I really don't care.
Oh.
But she came over to my crib and me did benkunin kruma. You coming in crying, talking about you and your boyfriend. I'm literally eating. I don't care. I'm not gonna stop eating because say you are going through your emotional roller coaster.
The other day she can't
No,
expect
you know,
you to
like
stop eating.
no, she expects like a typical female. They're just gonna be like, "I'm here for you. I got your back."
I mean, I'm here for you, but I'm eating. That's different. Is there something wrong with us?
Me because say, as I'm not there, but no,
No, already. No, him. I know you're him.
I think because I have experienced it personally with my first relationship where people were telling me that, oh, your dude is cheating on you.
Okay.
I did not react until I saw it for myself. And yes, people told me, Jano, or your fire service, Jano. I didn't do that.
So basically, you feel like, what is the point in you telling them there's a possibility she won't believe you until she sees it for herself?
Exactly.
Okay, but what about, and you know, for the sake of neutral, what about telling her, and whether she chooses to believe it or not,
No.
you've said it.
I'm not doing
Because
that.
you can't, because I feel like then you've taken her choice away. What if you did tell her, she did make a decision about it?
Baby girl, you and I know that when it comes to a good D, no matter how much you go tell the shorty that, oh, your man is cheating on you, once they become cool again, she gonna tell him.
You know,
Most women are gonna be like,
most women.
My friend
But
said,
me-
da 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 da.
Most women.
It took
but
me a
I
minute.
don't
I made that mistake myself. It took
I
me
hear
a
you.
minute to.
I hear you. I think
to
that,
get
I
that
think
to,
it's
you
fair
know.
how you feel, because I'm a firm believer in just because it's not my stance doesn't mean it can't be yours. Watch what I say.
Yeah.
I feel like some of us go through the same things and come up with different results. Watch I say. For somebody, 2 kids were born from an alcoholic father,
Yeah.
and one became extremely rich and one became extremely poor. And
Yeah.
both of their reasons were my father was alcoholic. 2 people can go through the same thing and come up with 2 different results. So
That's
I can't
true.
say, you are like this, therefore it's the wrong thing. Whoever you are is the right thing. Whoever I am is the right
Is the
thing.
right
I'm,
one.
I'm the right genetic coding for me.
Yeah.
And you're the right genetic coding for you, because whatever you are, it's equipped for the life you're about to live. We're not going to live the same life. And even if we do, whatever you're equipped with is going to help you. And whatever I'm equipped with is going to help me. So I
Yeah.
can't sit here and tell the pa, it's wrong that you don't tell. If that is what you've chosen, if that's what works for you, then stick to it. by
It
all
kind of
means.
just gave me like that peace of mind to say, let's say if I found out that your man is cheating,
Yeah.
it depends on the type of relationship I have with you
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
Because
yes.
I remember I did tell my older sister, I said, yo, your man is not it. And I just said it, and honestly, she didn't react on what didn't need to form.
I love that. I love an observant
And
woman.
she found out,
Yep.
and then she came, she's like, hey, Amma, say this and I'm finding out too. Cool. But I don't like how more their blood is so hot, and then hey, then I'm gonna go.
No, and I may say, baby, you don't even have
I'm
to
looking at you
prove.
like, you know,
You're childish.
you telling him he's saving up
You're
the lies.
childish.
He
I feel
already
like I'm rounding
know.
up troops.
He already know that you're gonna come to him one day.
Of course.
With the truth.
So he's
So
ready.
he's already playing. Listen, men they think like 10,000
Especially when they're
ahead,
cheating.
yo.
Woo! Especially when you're cheating, they've got it all figured out. They know exactly what you're going to say. They got it all
They
figured
get
out.
so surprised when something hit them without them they didn't see it coming.
Yep.
And that's why, hey, Mrs. Saga away then there, honestly, says, it's me sorry. And it's so sad how you have to open up for him to get in the middle. And then that's why I started like pretending with the orgasm or the money or whatsoever, because my spirit, my body is just there. But my mind and everything is just like, when am I gonna kill your ass? Like, I'm just there like,
When am I gonna kill you?
I'm just there like, I can't wait. I can't wait for you to feel my revenge, for you to feel. So I'll just be laying there and then and I'm just like, okay, I hate to say that sex is just sex, but sometimes when it gets to a point, I just go like, okay, are you done? All right. Because my mind, I know what I'm thinking. And men do not see it.
You're saying that you can get so enraged that you can have sex just in a bodily form and not an emotional form.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we are deadly.
Oh, yeah, very cold.
Yeah, but boom.
It's very, very cold. Very cold.
Really?
And sometimes I ask myself, I was like, hey, I'm already dangerous. So, like, you are not human. And I think I'm a trainee to the extent that I'm just looking at you like,
You've hardened your heart because
I have. I'll just be there. I may fight with you like I don't want it, and then once you want it, I'll just be laying down and be like, make sure. Once you're done, I'm like, okay. Me dress name from Misumi and I say, as always.
So dead.
Like it should be there. Take it, put it
I
on.
secured it safely over here.
Yes. Me dress into
my
have to fold it very nice. Wow, look at Masumi Amudo. Masumi Amudo cry just a time to cry yeah shit. Wow. Anyway, we're signing out here. Time now about 2 p.m. This is AMA Adom. You can also call me Adopa with my co-host
Honey.
Hey, honey, wait dear. Riding uncle. Yeah, we call me